Oh my God, I was dancing away. Oh my goodness me.
Good morning, buenos dias, Nupi. Buenos
Good
dias,
morning, good afternoon.
on the West
Hi,
Coast.
everybody. Thank you so much for joining us on our new show, the Supernova Sisters, with Diana Londoño and me, the glitter practitioner. Okay, I'm going to fess up actually. I've been very tearful today, and I think it's just been the overwhelm and the happiness and the giddy pants of just doing this with you, actually, Diana, and the opportunities that have come about. So I'm going to let you tell everybody about the show, my darling, because I need to just compose myself. Go on.
We gotta have
you tell everybody.
Yeah, because the intro is really important. And the first part of the intro is, the views are our own. We don't represent anybody, and this is not medical advice, right? Yeah. So we're our physicians. We're going to talk about a lot of amazing stuff, but it's not, medical advice. So seek your own physician. Please don't message me about your pictures about your skin or your rectal problems, please. I mean, this is for your own physician. And that's because I'm a urology. But if it was your foot, I also don't want to know about your foot. So, let's keep some boundaries. We're going to talk about that in the show. Boundaries are so important. But I'm so excited. We are going to have so much fun. This is for everybody. This is not just for physicians. This is for anybody that wants to start the day with fun, joy, positivity, and an intention. So let me tell them, because I know a lot of people know you already, but we're doing this together. Who are you? Where are you located? Because you're in the UK, you're not in the US. So tell them about who you are, because I think
that again. Do that again. Do that. Who are you? I love it when you say that. Go on.
Who are you? Tell them all about it. No, but really, they need to know. So tell them.
Yeah. Okay. I shall. Thanking you. So I am Dr. Nupi. I am the glitter practitioner, and I am a GP. I'm a family physician in the UK, and I've been a doctor for 24 years. And I friggin' love what I do. I really do. And it's about, I think the passion I have stems from, I love people. And I went into my profession wanting to make a difference, actually. And I know that sounds mega, mega cheesy. And it's like the one thing you don't really say in med school interviews and stuff, but it's my truth. And I guess over the years as a GP partner, which I've been for 17 years, my lead specialty roles, it's all been about looking beyond that surface issue. And I've always been, as you know, mega chatty, a complete chatterbox, very curious. I want to know more. I want to know what's going on behind the scenes, behind that surface issue. Because when you approach healthcare, or I guess anything really, it's how you get a real sense of what somebody is going through, and actually the impact their physical health, emotional health, their problems are having on their lives as human beings, not as a problem.
Yeah,
that is what. Yeah, that's my passion.
It is good, because I'm going to interrupt, because I was asked about this yesterday. It was like somebody asked me, oh, you see, I just love how you actually love your patients. I'm like, well, why wouldn't I love my patients? I mean, they're not diagnoses, and they're not medical problems or surgeries or surgical patients potentially. They're people. They're humans that I love. I love my patients. I go in the morning and I'm like, hello, buenos dias, good morning. And we dance. And sometimes we do squats, depending who it is. But we
do squats with your patients.
My patient was showing me the other day. When I do the squats, my perineum, the part between, the butt and the front feels better. So I'm like, let's do that. So we're doing squats, and we were. And we have fun, and I love them, and it's like a circle. They love me, I love them, and it goes kumbaya, and it's fun. And I think that's so important when you talk about it, because we don't really go into it to be just technicians and learn all this stuff and love the profession. We love the people. That's what we love. You started with that. We love people. We love humanity. We love the souls. So I mean, I didn't want to interrupt you, but it really spoke to me, because I think we're very similar in that we love the human beings, and we're here because we love humanity. We want to spread. You'll talk about your FLS and your glitter, and why you're a glitter practitioner. You got to say that, because some people may not know. and why you're going to bring the light to people's eyes. That is huge. So, I know I interrupted you, but please say like
it's fine, no problem.
The glitter is so important. Like it's like the light in your eyes, which is the soul you're looking at. So like, like share it. Awesome.
Oh, you are such a sweetheart. So I love the way you do that. I just want to squish you right now. So yes, absolutely. So my background is, yes, I'm a doctor, and passionate about people, but it's truly when you're holding space and when you are helping somebody and you're listening from your heart. This is why I call it, I'm passionate about whole person, heart-centered care, where you're tuning in and you are showing somebody, even if it's just breathing techniques, for example, and when they open their eyes and I see that light come back, that is the glitter I talk about. And it's not just what I see, it's what I feel. And it's that's what I call the fizz tingle thing. I've got my own language, basically. Fizz tingle, fizz essence, fizz pop, giddy pants, you name it. So it's that. And when somebody feels that for themselves, holy moly, man, that's all there. They feel it, they know it. And I do this with clients, I do this with patients, and it's a win-win. This is what lights me up. This is a two-way process, always. Glitter is annoying as it gets everywhere, and as it's stubborn, it won't come off. Yeah, that's the whole point, really. Glitter is, I don't find it annoying. Some people do.
Glitter is everywhere.
It's spreading from one person to another. It's the ripple effect that happens.
Yeah.
Because whole people, when you are healing and aligned and back into balance, guess what? It has a ripple effect, not just on you, on your family, on your friends, on your community. Big time. Big time. I've seen that. Working in a community for 8,000 people, I've seen that. And that is why I am so passionate about this and why I came onto the platform, to basically spread and explode glitter everywhere.
Yeah, because the light in your eyes is so important. When you've seen, as a physician, or even if you know somebody in your family who's been depressed, seeing like their eyes, they look kind of dull. Like they don't have that bright, twinkle, sharp excitement. And when you bring that back, when you're excited, when you are enthusiastic, when you're joyful, which is our true essence, as human beings, right? You're like, that is our true essence. It's not overwhelm and burnout and like, it's not that. It really is like this joy.
Yeah.
You see the light, and when people feel it, people see it. And I think it's just magical what you do, because
it's contagious.
Yeah, it is, right? Woo-hoo! But it also, like, you do that for patients, but now you're a coach and you do this for people too that are not patients. And that's amazing. They can contact you and like go through your F list, and we'll talk about this F list, because the F list is fantastic. It is awesome.
Thank you.
And if I say so myself, but it's really good. And we gotta learn about it and know about it. And you also did recently this amazing brand story video.
Should we play it now?
I think we should.
I think we should. And Ditto, Jinx Padlock. Okay, so let's do the brand story. Actually,
and tell us about it.
Okay, fine. And it's Pickle Bro's birthday today. So big shout out to Devon James Stinson. Very, very happy birthday from the Supernova Sistas and the Supernova team. And I'm sure you're going to be inundated with shed loads of messages all day.
Amazing.
But it was Devon James Stinson who basically has captured the essence of my work, what I do. I guess a part of me, because that's what I am and that's how I do things.
Magical.
And it's a really, really, it's very, very special to my heart.
We gotta play it.
So should we play it now? Okay. So, Mr. Producer, please can we have the brand video?
It's so good. It's so good. It's so good.
Follow the light through the storm. And this is not a light that warns, it's a light that forms on the pathway ahead. So you can maneuver around disaster instead of getting stopped by the obstacles. It just takes changing the obstacles. And then the impossible turns to possible. And then the storm lifts. You're no longer adrift. Breathe, focus, you've got this. Ahead you see a figure, a kind soul, and on the inside it feels like you might glow. Your endless cycles of cyclones have been turned to a breeze that just slightly blows. You're adorned with glitter, where you literally feel like a kid again. And this is when you realize how much of your life you've missed. And then you talk more with Dr. Nupi Arora, who will holistically change your aura, where you and the new you won't be like strangers. No, you'll be like friends. Because this whole process is simply life-changing.
So good.
Wait, there's a bit more.
I know, but it's so good.
So if you're feeling frazzled and you want to find your fizz and dazzle, then book a call with Dr. Nupi Arora by messaging her right here on LinkedIn.
It's so good. It's so good.
So
I
good.
love it.
It gives me chills. It gives me literally.
I know.
Okay. Oh my goodness me. So that's me. Oh, sorry.
No, because you get the fizz tingles, which is like the fizz here, but I get the chills, and I know that's what's coming.
I know. It's our first show together, and we are bound to be like.
Okay,
so what I was actually going to say, honey, is I've shared my hashtag Fizzessence. Tell everybody what's the fire of Diana Londoño.
Londoño. Yeah. Well, first of all, I'm going to say who I am, because probably nobody knows.
Sure.
Forgot that part. We're going to go back. So I'm a urology. So I do, anything that relates to where the urine passes and the fun stuff like genital, pelvic, urinary, right? So all the surgeries, all the medical stuff for the fun stuff that we got to talk about at some point, because it's amazing. Our bodies are amazing. We don't have to shame our bodies below the belt. They're amazing things. And that's how life is created too. So let's just go there. But I'm a urologist in Los Angeles. I'm also a life coach. I'm a mom of 2 4 and 6-year-old daughters who are like feisty little things that have a lot of fun.
They are adorable.
Yeah, they're awesome. And they're my teachers, right? They give me all the lessons that I need to learn. And I'm a life coach because I went through burnout crispy, so did you. I did it twice, and it was pretty crispy. We'll talk about it throughout the show. The first time I was, Zoloft, and I had to, go get some therapy too, because my neurotransmitters were like, wacky tacky, and you got to normalize that. And it's not going to happen just by like eating marshmallows. It's going to happen because you need medical care. So that's really important. And then the second time, I didn't know it happened again, but it does. I really was burned out, like a whole energetic bomb of physical symptoms, like, the jaw. I was like, grinding my teeth. I got a tooth abscess, really painful. I had GERD, which is like reflux, asthma, chest pain, and I'm like a runner, and like I couldn't walk across the room. I couldn't sleep. Woke up like every 2 hours. I had joint pain, like the whole thing. So it's not fun. And I didn't change anything this time, and I didn't go to therapy. I didn't really need it this time, but if I needed it, I will go. But it just really changed my mindset, my thoughts, and I got out of this like vortex of negativity and really changed how I was looking at everything. And I decided that I'm going to focus on the positive and not read my Facebook, feed of news, because it's all negativity and it's all clickbait. And then you start focusing on that and thinking like the world's a terrible place. And the world is not a terrible place. The world is a beautiful, magical place. And every day there's like magic. Every day I wake up, I've been up since 4:30. I wake up and I'm like, ooh, what is the magic today? What are we going to do today? Like, who am I going to talk to? Who's going to call me? Who am I going to call? That is just magical today. Yeah, you, right? And Russ, we're all been up all morning doing this. And it's just magical. It's so fun when you your life that way, instead of looking like, So I didn't change my job. I didn't change my husband. I didn't change kids. They're still here, But we didn't like send them away. But I changed my mindset, and that's really important. And so we're going to talk about that in the show, obviously. And the show is really about that. People ask me, like, what is your show about? Well, our show is about talking about positivity and mindset and movement and growth, connection, gratitude, all this stuff that is like amazing, and like life in between. Like, I'll talk about the stories of my kids or whatever it is, because that's like real stuff. Because I'm not perfect like Mother Teresa. Like, I'm not that. Let's just say how it is.
I say that too. I can't believe you said that.
Yeah, because
totally.
Last week my kids started school, and my husband took one. I took the older, because the older is a lot easier. So I took the easy route. So I was like, I'll take the older because I'm smart, right? I'm like, I'm taking the easy one. So I took her. I'm like driving, and I was like, and then I was almost there. I was like, holy moly! I was like, is this the right school? I have no idea because I had never been there. So I was like, oh shit! I was like, oh caca. I was like, is this the right place? And I was like, Paloma. I was like, look at the wall there. What does it say? Is this the right school? Because I have no idea. And that's okay. Like, I'm not a bad mom because I didn't know. I have a lot of stuff in my mind and I can't keep it all straight sometimes. And that's okay. And so we don't have to shame ourselves. We don't have to be like, I'm the worst mom, blah, blah, blah. Like, no, I'm just like, that's how it is. Like, I don't have it all together in my head. That's why there's books to like reference, and you call your husband. You're like, is this the right school? It's okay. So this stuff is about being real. So yeah. And I'm fired. Why am I fired? Well, I'm fired because I get a little passionate about stuff. I really do. I really just feel passionate about a lot of things, and then I get a little like excited, and I have a lot of enthusiasm. So that's why I'm fiery, really. And Nupi, where did you go? Are you still there? Oh no, but that's okay. We'll keep going until she comes back. So I'm fired because, again, I feel that inside me where there's a lot of passion, and I get excited, and I like to amplify, people, women, all of us have to rise together. It's not about I only support you on Tuesday or Wednesday, and the rest of the days I don't. We support each other. We want to rise together. And that's really what it's about. And so I went recently to this, travel. I went to vacation to Hawaii. And in Hawaii, the Big Island, there's a volcano. And they believe that Pele, the goddess of fire, is there. And it's a really actually powerful island if you've ever been there and you've, experienced it. And so when I went, I came back and I wrote something, which I'm going to share today, that actually was published in MedMike, which is a new platform for anybody in medicine that you can publish articles, share photography, art, a lot of things. And it really speaks a little bit to my fireside. So I'm going to read it because it's short and sweet, but a little bit, kind of talked about my fire inside of me. So it says, who am I? Who am I ask myself. I am a loving, peaceful, loving soul. Who? No. Today I hear the call. I hear it differently. I hear it clearly. I hear the call of fire, of the goddess of fire. I hear her like a screaming whisper. I am fire. I am power. I am light and love. Yet I can destroy what no longer serves and create another version. Do you think I can't do that? That I'm too much, too little, too small, too young, too pretty, not pretty enough? Your false beliefs don't matter. I will destroy what does not serve. I will build a new version of the truth. There will be pain and hurt as the layers of the ego are destroyed, as the layers sizzle with my power. Stand back if you cannot take it, or face the fire and become a co-creator. Create that version of love, of power, of light. Will you stand back? Stand with or run away? Where is your power? Remember your power. Yes, there are embers, but get still and stop the winds of madness, of rushing things to do. Stop and listen. Nurture the embers. Listen to the crackles. See that growing light. Do you feel it? Do you see the yellow, the red, the blue hue of the flames? They call you. It is there. It is inside you. Go towards it. Embrace it. Honor it. You are home. So that's my little, poem. Again, you can find it at medmike.com. But that's really why I'm fire. Again, because of passion, because I believe, and we all have fire, love, within us, and it's inside of us. And sometimes you're back. Sometimes I lost you for a little bit. And
I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Well done, honey. My daughter, she knows I'm on a new show today, and she's literally been bombing me with texts. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Oh my God, I'm going here. I'm going here. And I'm like, okay, this is cool. This is all good. It was urgent. No, it wasn't bloody urgent. It never is. Okay.
It was urgent. She needed to tell you. And it gave me time to do my poem, which is awesome. So it was good.
Have you just done your poem? I totally missed it.
I know. Well, you can watch the replay. That's the good news, guys. You guys can watch the replay. So if you want to hear it, or for the first time, you can watch the replay.
Yes, but anyway, exactly. And your poem is beautiful. I love your poem. I really do. It's amazing.
I get a little chills too. But let's tell people, how do we meet? Because I think this is relevant to LinkedIn, right? Like, how do you meet? Tell them, Nupi. Tell them.
Okay, I shall. So, just so happened to be, I had met, I'd connected with a friend, through a colleague, somebody who I knew through a mutual friend, and loved her work and had been talking with her. This person is Dr. Tamara Beckford. Now, I say, is it Tamara or Tamara? Did I say it right? Tamara. Okay. So she was interviewing Dr. Jeff O'Driscoll, and I knew about this guy. Pardon?
You have to check him out, or his book, Not Yet, is amazing.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, absolutely. We'll come back to that one. So I knew of his work. He is incredible and totally owns and steps into the fact that he is a doctor, he's a medic, physician, and a healer. And he is very open with his own spirituality and how it is. And I guess, over the years since burnout, that's exactly how I'm very open with all of my stuff. And so I was totally intrigued, and we came on. I came onto the show just as in comments. There was a handful there, couldn't wait. And then I'm doing my thing because the content was just brilliant. This chat between Tamara and Dr. Jeff O'Driscoll was phenomenal.
I've never seen
and I'm like
physicians, doctors talking about this. Because that's why we said,
who are you? But hold on. No, wait.
Okay, tell him.
Yeah, exactly. So then I'm kind of doing my thing of one word. I was getting so excited. It was kind of like one worders. It was like, yes, too right. And then kind of fabulous, bloody brilliant.
Bloody.
And then I think it was maybe one sort of, hi Anthony, it sounded like a comment or something. And then you and I noticed your comments, and you said something, and then I remember going, spot on, I love this, like that. And then you and I started having our own conversation.
We took over the chat. We're like we just went bananas, and people were like,
what? We were literally like, who are you? Who are you? Yeah, and then eventually just started talking in emojis, because we are both emoji queens. Who do you think is more of an emoji queen, you or me?
Probably you.
I think so. I was thinking the same. So we're doing this backwards and forwards in this amazing show. As soon as it finishes, I basically was in my head thinking, I need to meet you. I need to be your friend. I need to know you more. And that's exactly what we did. We just sent each other messages straight after the show. Diana, I think were you on call or had just finished the show?
I was surgery, and which was, I just finished surgery, and I was like, there was a delay, I don't know, and I was in the
there was.
And there were literally like 4 minutes left, and I live like 6 minutes from work, so I'm like, I'm just gonna drive home. It's only 4 minutes, and I'm like driving home, and like the last minute of the show, you have to watch it. Like Dr. Driscoll says the story that I was like, I had to stop because I started like bawling. I'm like,
I'm not laughing at that bit. It's just you just said it.
Oh my God. I was like, who is this guy saying this story that was so powerful? And I was like, I didn't stop because I'm gonna crash. And it was amazing, and it was really powerful. And that's how we connected. And then we like Zoomed, and you're in the UK, I'm in LA, but like we figured it out. And we were like laughing hysterically on Zoom, and we had so much fun.
Yeah. But that was just in the car, remember? And then we fixed up that evening, and I was like, I'd started to morph into Pacific Daylight Time then, I think. And I was like, it's fine, let's chat tonight, kind of thing. Do you like the effect? I feel like I'm like a wind machine, like Beyonce or something. Look, the wind machine, I'm boiling, I'm sweating like mad. So I've got my fan on. Anyway, digressing. And we literally, for the best part of the first half hour, did not stop like when I say cackling, it was to the point where I had tears coming down my face. I couldn't move. I couldn't actually breathe properly. And the rest is history, really. When was that?
And now we're, huh? Okay.
When was it?
Okay, and then now we're doing what?
When?
I don't understand. But anyway, so we're gonna like, we're so excited because we're coming together, and it's like symbolic in a lot of ways, because we're across the pond, you're across the pond, and we're coming together, as two physicians, two moms that just really kind of keep it real. Because again, I heard this morning with my mentor, Dr. Disha Phillip, talking about authenticity and how people say they're authentic, because the reason why part of the authenticity is your thoughts match your words, and that's what people say is authentic. Because when say you're like you hate something, but you're like, oh, that's lovely, and like people are like, oh yeah, that's fake, because it's not true, it's not authentic. And the important thing is, fill your thoughts with things that are kind and loving, so that when it comes out of your mouth, it's kind and loving. Because love is always the answer. It really is always the answer. Our ego doesn't like that.
It's my favorite song. It's my favorite song. I'm so sorry. I had to tell you because I keep flicking my eyes up like that. I'm not, I'm just,
can you sing it? Because I don't know.
I can sing it in a minute. I can sing it in a minute. But oh my goodness, you would not believe this. I am not kidding you, right? There's a robin. There is a there's a robin on
like a birdie, like a birdie?
Yes, like a real life robin on the back wall. It always comes. It's a sign. And can you feel that? I am fist tingling top to toe.
Yeah, I'm fist tingling. I'm a little sweaty too because it's hot in here, but I don't want to put the fan because you'll hear the fan. So I'm just gonna.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. Thank you. That's just a beautiful sign. Anyway, the love thing that you were saying, absolutely. Love is the answer. And I know it's not. I did a post on this actually, and it's not that smoochy woochy, the desire, the passion. That's great. That is really good as well. But I
like the smoochy. But tell me the song.
Smoochy woochy. Oh, it's the Daft Punk song. And hold on, it goes. The only bit. It's the one that it's the one that I sent you the video of. How does it go? Oh yeah. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, hold on. If love is the answer, hold on. And that's the only bit I like. Well, no, all of it is beautiful.
Okay, I'll hear
and it's just, it's that tiny little bit that just, oh my God. And that's what I was crying about because it really touches my heart. It's beautiful. Love is the answer, hold on, essentially.
I know it.
And it very often is. It very often. And when you go back into that space,
it always is.
Of unconditional love, which is very, very different. It's oh man, it is it is very powerful, and
it is the most powerful thing we have. And love it really is the answer. And when we don't know what to do, we have to quiet down and say, like, what is the answer? Like, if it's a loving thing, the thoughts, the words, the actions are love, then that's always the answer, and you feel peaceful. When it's anger or fear, thank you, COVID, we learned that lesson, right? Then it never comes out well. But when it's love, again, it's a daily work because it doesn't just come. We have to rediscover, remember that is the truth, that we're loving, that we love other people, souls. But we gotta uplift each other, and that is about supporting, one another. It's not, how about today, your challenge for the day? We're gonna have challenges. No, I'm kidding. No, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just kidding.
I like it. Okay, go on.
The challenge of it today is like maybe like the person that you talked to today at the cafeteria or wherever, like you were buying food or whatever, or the cleaning lady, like, you look amazing today, or like, thank you so much for like keeping my operating room clean or my house or whatever it is. Like, appreciate or love or say something kind to somebody, and how is that going to transform you, them, and everybody that they interact with. And it's time to not, like, women tend to, I'm going to just say it,
Susie,
because, I'm a urologist and 10% of us are women. So, we're surrounded by men. But you know what? Men are like our biggest fans half of the time and are supporters, just like Russ, like we have people that are in the background backing us up, or in the forefront, really rooting for us. And they kind of know the answer already, but somehow women want to throw dirt at our eyeballs. Like, ew, why? Like, why don't we uplift each other, realize stronger together. Like,
I
right.
know, and I've got to say something here, because
Mhm.
one thing I will say, and Russ and I talk about this a lot actually.
Okay.
This is not about being a Pollyanna positive the whole time and going around with like rose tinted glasses, going, oh my God, oh yeah, everything's perfect. Oh
Yeah.
no. It is absolute. You have to navigate. It's having a framework to navigate the crap. Basically, is that a swear word in the States?
Okay, it's okay. It's caca, but
Okay, never mind.
it's so important because,
But
you know,
it's so true, isn't it? It's about the stuff that which feels uncomfortable. You mentioned it earlier, which is what I wrote down, and I wanted to come back to this point of fear, of hurt, of all those the lower base energies. You know what? None of that can actually A, define you, or B, grab you.
Yeah.
And it's not easy to just go, okay, today I decide I am not going to be, stuck in this vortex. It doesn't work like that. But being aware of it, accepting these feelings or these thoughts, okay, it is what it is. It doesn't need to define me. And you have to kind of almost teach yourself this and see what's behind it, because more often than not, and I know a lot of us talk about this all the time, it is the lessons behind it, or it's something that comes up. So for example, today I have been so excited about this show and working with you, for example, and I know, I've been up, I've not been able to sleep because I'm so excited, and I literally just had this feeling of, oh my God, what if it's just, oh, maybe I've hyped it up too much and said, oh my God, you've got to watch. And it's actually, what if it's not okay? And what if I don't do as well as I think I'm going to do or hope to do? And it's just, all the fear is fear-based, isn't it? It's fear.
But it's not going to flop.
And
What if it works out? What if it's amazing?
yeah, exactly, precisely. And that is exactly, it's real life. People, you have negative emotions, and that is okay. It's okay. It would not be normal. It's not normal not to have that. I just wanted to clarify, because
for
what
sure,
I don't want people to think is, oh, it's okay for you because you have done this and you've done this and maybe you know what to do, kind of thing. And I'm like,
yesterday,
no, we're all the same. I might have experienced what I've experienced, but that's the whole point. Sharing our stories, sharing our learnings to other people, so they've got a framework. It's go, do, and then pass it on. That's how you create impact. And that's
holding my hand
that's
up.
why. Okay, fine, I will.
Because I wanted to
is why.
Yeah, that is not like about like being happy all day, because yesterday I had a meeting with like Joan and Karen, and she's like, how are you today? Yes, they're lovely. I want to just hug them, and they were helping with my hair. But anyway, so I can elevate my hairstyle.
We'll get them on. Yeah, sorry, go on.
Anyway, so she's like, how are you? I was like, well, actually today I'm like in this funk. I'm like going back to this like annoyance conditioned self. Like I'm just annoyed and I can't figure out why. Like I'm not hungry, I slept well, I'm rested, but I'm like annoyed and I can't figure it out. And like I've never met them, but I'm like, I'm telling her how it is, because that's how it was. And then she's like, well, it's probably like the moon and the energy. I'm like, you're totally right. It's probably like the changes of the energies.
Yeah.
And it's totally true what's happening, because it's not food, it's not sleep, it's not anything else. I'm totally happy, but I'm so annoyed. And and I'm not going to be like, oh, I need to be happy. No, I'm like annoyed. I'm just trying to figure out why, knowing that it's going to take some time, hours, days, and it's going to pass. And today I'm not annoyed, but yesterday I definitely was.
Yeah.
And I don't. I just want to be observant and curious and loving. Like, oh, well,
yeah.
I'm
That's exactly it. Good point. It
Yeah.
is that it truly is. Well, it's my first act, isn't it? Really, it's which is my favorite. Off to the critter chatter, to the rubbish that's cramming on in your head. Blah, blah, blah. Focus.
People have to know the F list. Say it all what it is, because there's also
now.
Yeah.
Yeah. In a minute. But then it's the focus and it made me lose my track.
Awesome.
Focus and breathe and center back. And then the flip, which is remaining in a state of curiosity rather than critical, and keeping almost keeping that mindset through your breath work here. So you are not knee-jerk reacting, and you allow yourself that time to respond. And it's how you can bring everything down. It's how I say it's a superpower, really, because it's how you freeze time and you can pause time. And it's 5 cycles of breath. It is so important, which is why those first 2 F's, that one, and the focus and the breath, and doing that properly, I hammer that home in the first 2 consultations, for example, or with a client. It's what the most important key thing. And it's the things that you actually forget, your baseline needs. When you're not okay physically, emotionally, you forget the baseline needs, and that's the foundation. And that's, I guess, that's the essence of the F list, isn't it?
Yeah, but can you do the whole thing? I don't want the essence.
Oh, what now? Yeah, sure. Oh my God, yeah.
The whole thing. Like a little teaser. I don't want the appetizer. I want the whole thing. So tell me the whole thing.
Okay, glasses on or glasses off for this bit, do you think?
I need the glasses. Yeah, go ahead.
Do the glasses. Okay, fine. Yes.
Fine.
Okay.
Just kidding. Okay, I just had them there for my reel the other day. But anyway, go ahead and please tell me. I want your F list.
I'm being serious. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
So I'll do it as if you were a patient of mine. Okay, we've got time. Perfect. I'll run through it quickly. Okay, so what is the F list, you might ask me? Go on.
I am asking you, what is the F list, Dr. Nupi?
No, I wanted to start again. Yeah, go on.
What is the F list?
Yeah. So the F list is a holistic prescription that shows you how to reconnect, rebalance, and come back into alignment with your whole self health needs. Because when that happens, and when you're aware of how to do this and how to maintain and replenish this, bam, that is when you are abundant in potential. You have this expansion of awareness to possibilities of choice, to opportunities, and all of a sudden the magic and the glitter just starts to flow. And that is the fizz essence, and it's the ripple effect that happens, and it goes from one person to another. You uplift somebody else. And those are my 3 favorite words, actually, which I'm just going to now: inspire, uplift, and empower. And that's exactly the F's of this. So the F list, 10 F's is a framework to rebalance your needs. First F, F off.
F off.
It's a real shame I can't swear that, because it's just so powerful. And this is not, and what I would say to my patients over the last 10, 11 years is, this is not to be rude or offensive. And with children, I say forget it. It's just, user-friendly, child-friendly kind of thing. But it's about putting a stop. It's like a short, sharp to the, what I say, critter chatter, which is the negative head voice, the critical rubbish. Thank you. Wonderful. So it puts a stop to that and gives you that time to go, okay, focus on my breath, focus and breathe. You act it as I do it. Brilliant idea. Go on. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Really bigger. It must be bigger because they wanted to see the chatter. So if you're watching the video, you're missing out. I'm sorry to say. But anyway, just watch it on the replay. It doesn't matter.
Replay. Okay, fine. So focus and breathe, because you recenter yourself and get back to that. Next F, tune in to your physical needs. Food.
Okay.
Yes, that's right. If you eat rubbish, you are going to feel rubbish. You're going to feel poorly. So if you eat poorly, you're going to feel poorly. And it's about the right foods, etc. So I'm not going to go into the details. Okay. Next one, fluids. Water bottle. Fluids.
We need water. Urologist, yes. We need water. Don't become
So it's hydration. It's hydration. And it's all about, that's your baseline physical needs. Next one is fresh air, which also encompasses exercise. I'm not centered. Here you go. Lovely movement, obviously, and get the endorphins going. Okay, next one. Hold on. So just to recap, we've got F off, focus, breathe, food, fluids, fresh air. The next one, which is one of my favorites after BAM, fun. doing the things you love doing, your passions, your hobbies, the things that really, really light you up. Maybe it's the quiet time stuff. I don't mean go out and get absolutely hammered, wasted kind of thing. I mean,
Reading.
quiet time stuff. Absolutely, whatever your hobbies were as a child, it's really tapping into flow state, drawing, painting.
Music, anything. Yeah.
No.
Oh,
Catfish shell crafting.
oh, crafting. Okay.
Yeah. I'll show you my my wind chimes that I love.
Okay, the crafting. Okay.
No. God, I'm such a bossy older sister. I'm so sorry, my darling. Right. Okay. So after fun comes friends, which is connection. Lovely. Connection, tuning and connecting with people who uplift you, who make your heart smile, and recognizing, okay, you know what? If I'm with people who I feel this energetic, oh God, I don't want to, but I feel like I should. No. There's no needs, there's no shoulds. That kind of language, it's very full of pressure. And actually, what need are you not looking at here? Tune into what you really truly want to do, because you get to choose. That's the whole point. After friends is flip, which is perspective and looking at a different aspect, looking at the flip side. And that's all about the automatic negative thought process. Notice, name, reframe your negative thoughts, and then, or F them off for now. We'll go through that in detail. And then we've got flow, which is about being in flow and going with the flow. And it's opening your eyes to the bigger picture here and deeper sense of purpose and meaning. And then the last F is fabulous, because and that's the strength within vulnerability. You already are fabulous as you are, and it is your strength. And 3 affirmations that really power up the F list, and they go hand in hand essentially, are I will. This is about ownership. I will.
Got it.
Yeah. I want to. Yes. And the third one is I am so friggin' worth it. And that's not this flick hair. It's more sassy than that. It's like, I'm worth it. Yeah, worth it. And a dang and deserve it.
Yeah, I like it.
Missy Elliott style.
Like
there
it.
you have it. That's the F list.
We gotta own it with fire. So
yeah.
I love that.
I did that in 4 minutes.
I love it.
In 4 minutes.
We're gonna obviously we gotta go back and replay, watch it again, learn it, own it, breathe it, live it, because the F list is amazing. It's gonna upgain your life, and if not,
yes, it is.
Nupi, you could do one-on-one, all this coaching, transform your life, like a longer term help. But I want to kind of close, because we're getting close to the close of the show today. Really telling people what it's going to be about. It's going to be kind of this stuff, talking about all these amazing things, mindset, movement. We have some amazing guests coming. I mean, like big people, not just on LinkedIn, but like on TV. We have some people that are coming in that are physicians. Yeah, we do. They're confirmed. And just amazing, some powerful women and men coming on. So I'm so excited. In 2 weeks, we'll be back to do this. But we really want to, like I said, have the day start with intention, positivity, joy. Please, if you love the show, share it with a friend, a colleague, uncle, sister, brother. We are like glitter everywhere, right? Like we're in Spotify. We are on LinkedIn,
we are.
Facebook. Where else are we at? I don't know. We're
Instagram.
So they can find you where can they find you, Nupi, if they want to know more about our show?
So you can find me on LinkedIn, Dr. Nupi Arora, the Glitter Practitioner. You will also find me once a week, regular show, which Russ, my amazing producer, our amazing producer now, he is behind the scenes and produces that for me with the help of Ever. Thank you so much. And you can find me every Monday at on LinkedIn Live. I've actually forgotten the time. 8 o'clock BST, which is 12 noon Pacific Daylight Time. Saying that bit. So that's my regular show on a Monday. And then you will find me also on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. What else? Is that it? I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. And then our new show, which is obviously every other Tuesday. I kind of think we should do this more regularly, but I'm just putting it out there.
You can find me also, on Twitter or Instagram, Diana Londoño MD. That's my Twitter handles. If you want to like make some moves, have fun, enjoy, be lighthearted. Also on LinkedIn, Diana Londoño. On YouTube, Diana Londoño. All of these shows will also be on the Glitter Practitioner YouTube and on mine. So choose what you would prefer. Again, on Spotify, we'll be there. Rate the show, show some love, uplift somebody, have an amazing start of your day. And next time we're talking about gratitude and connection. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing.
Don't say who the guest is.
Surprise, but it's gonna be amazing. So tune in with us. We love you guys for being here. Thank you for the love, support. Nupi, Russ, everybody for making this happen. We will see you in 2 weeks.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. And
watch the outro.
Really
good.
Huh?
The outro is good. The outro is coming up.
I know. I'm closing the show.
Got it. Go ahead.